Our Pantera tour special. We're coming to you from Stuttgart in Germany. A little earlier we met up with the opening band on the bill, Downset from Los Angeles, and now we have reached the middle slot and it's time to say hello once again to the Almighty. I've got Ricky and Stump with me here in Stuttgart, so welcome back to Headbangers Ball, you guys. We dragged them out of their bunks very early in the day to do this interview. How are you doing?
So it's not early, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it feels early to us.
So I know that Pantera have a very partisan crowd, quite difficult audiences, I guess. How have the shows been going?
Some good, some fine. They are partisan, but they vary from city to city. Some nights it's really hard, and some nights it's not too hard.
Yeah. I think the first week as well, we were playing a lot of new stuff, and our album wasn't out yet. So, you know, people didn't really know the songs and stuff like that. But the past week, the album's been out, and the last 2 shows we've done have been the best so far for us at the tour. Have been really good. So
people are getting to know the new material a little bit, which is important because I understand that you're pretty much playing just mainly new material, only one old song, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a 30-minute set, so we haven't really got a lot of time to, you know, delve back into the back catalogue, as it were. So it's like 7 new songs and Addiction off Power Tripping that we're playing at the minute.
What kind of challenges is the new material posing? Because it's very, very heavy, in some ways more complicated to play, I would imagine. So what kind of challenges has that posed with the new material?
I think it's easier, but I'll let...
I think it's easier to play as well. It's harder for me because I'm trying to sing in places as well, which is quite hard to stop like panting and throwing up trying to sing. But apart from that, it seems to be easier than let's say the last album.
When you first come out on the road, you're not as physically fit as you should be maybe, and I know that Floyd had a little bit of an accident with his knee because he was unfit. So do you feel now that you're getting back to kind of full tour fitness?
Definitely. In the first show, I mean, if you saw us when we came off, you'd have laughed at us because we were all like and it's just, you know, not doing a gig for 9 months and then, you know, getting on stage and going berserk for the first time in 9 months and run ourselves into the ground. So we woke up the next day and we're all stiff and sore, but now we feel fine. We're starting to feel really fit, and the gigs are actually easy, and starting to really enjoy them now as well, because you're not like fighting for your last breath.
Crank has seen the Almighty take a very different direction, and I'm wondering that in the light of the new record, are you finding it difficult to relate to your old material?
No, I mean, the past is the past, and you just... Every album I'm very proud of, and you've got to look at it and evaluate it and see it for what it was. But then you've got to accept it and just move forward, just move on, and that's what we're trying to do. You know, it's relevant to us, but maybe it's relevant to us in a different way than it was before. Certain songs that meant things 5 years ago can mean something different to us now. But we're not going to dish our past and ignore it like some bands have tried to do recently. You know, we're still very, very proud of what we've done before.
And so you should be.
Thank you very much.
Now, do you think that this album has come about more due to personal growth than musical growth?
Yeah, just getting older, just, you know, seeing more stuff going on in the world and meeting more people, and yeah, definitely. I'd agree with that one.
Good. Okay, well that is the Almighty. We are going to talk to Ricky and Stumpy some more very shortly, plus we've got some Almighty live coming at you very soon. But we're going to go into the first video from their new album, Crank, and the video here, what's the concept behind that? Because there's very extreme looking people kind of holding you up on the platform.
Very simply, it just represents struggle, and everybody is fighting against something and pushing against something, and like the song, the chorus is "Whose Side Are You On?" So it's a very simple theme. The video's very simple as well, but we like it.
Everything that I had angel is breathing. I'm gonna invite you right down to rise to the occasion. Why don't you say what you mean? Why don't you show what you feel? Tainted by your own self-doubt. Say you hate to leave, well let me help you out. Yeah, you got me wrong. You never even tried to change your way of thinking. Now you better decide whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you I found it hard to believe. Shadow kind of being freed. Everything that I had, you wrenched it out of my hands. Yeah, you got me wrong. You never even tried to change your way of thinking. Now you better decide whose side are you on? 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 Whose side are you on?
In Stuttgart. Stuttgart, we'll see you after this live performance.
You're the unreal thing. In the safety of your own delusions, you preach it, but you don't believe it. Never wanted to be what you needed. What gives you the right? Picking up the pieces till you take the rest of my life. You're the unreal thing. You're the unreal thing. You're the unreal thing.
Not a sound check. Anyway, we're going to go into another short break right now, and we're going to have a little bit of live performance taking us into that break. After that, we will be hooking up with the tour headliners Pantera. So we'll be going far beyond Driven right after this short break, and as I said, taking us into the break, a little bit of the Almighty live, and they're cranking it up.
Everyone's a victim. We like the movie. Didn't know before me. We like the first shoe that it was waiting for. We like you were coming sing like a teach the world to scream. Trying to be like you. United state of apathy. Got no motivation. United state of apathy. Strung out on a diet of pure frustration. What? Voices in your head are stalling. They don't tell you what you wanna hear. Never smoke on inspiration. Take you anywhere, anywhere but here. Trying to be like you. United state of apathy.